Live. Going live, going live, going live. What's that?
I just hit buttons.
Why are you hitting buttons over
I
there?
didn't mean to. Look at the scratch on my arm. Look at that. Do you see that? I'm wounded. You're not even looking.
Tell me more about your scratch.
I don't remember how I got it. Maybe workman's comp because I got it at work. I know that.
Okay. Hey everybody. We got some folks on here tonight. We got some fun stuff to go over tonight. Pulpaholics. The Pulp Alley Cats. The Pulpsters.
I like that better.
Trying some different. I'm workshopping some ideas.
The Pulp Alley Cats is a little.
Is that?
Well, it has some connotations to it.
Does it?
Well, alley cats are a little.
What? Are you being uppity about alley cats?
Well,
Is
they're
that
a
what
little
you're doing?
promiscuous. They're a little.
They're what?
Alley cats.
They're what?
Promiscuous.
Oh, are they? I had no idea. Isn't that just like all animals that wander around?
Well, alley cats in particular.
Alley cats in particular got a bad
Cats
name.
are pretty notoriously promiscuous.
So just all cats. Okay. All right.
I mean, I don't think we need to go into a genetics
I think they're
discussion.
monogamous. But...
I could do a TED talk on why you should spay and neuter your animals, but
whoa,
we don't have to.
Right.
But you should. Toms are the best.
What? Tomcats. Oh.
Tomcats.
Oh. Let's see who we have on. William Schmidt-Watson, G.W. Ruwels. What was that? What are you waving at?
Stinky.
What's stinky?
That alcohol wipe.
Hey, Brian's on here. How you doing, Brian? Pulpinators. Okay, Pulpinators. We'll add that to the list of Pulp Alley Cats and Pulpsters and Alley Cat Private Investigators. Okay, good. I've been spayed once. Right after they tried to neuter me. But I ran. Good thing. Good thinking, Ptolemachus. That's see, that's using your noodle there. Got my Pulp Alley flask in the mail. Oh, for the road trip. So Mr. D.W. Lowe and his buddy Ken are driving all the way from New Mexico.
I believe so.
Driving all the way from New Mexico to a pilgrimage is basically what it is.
Yeah.
To Casa Pulp Alley.
To the Holy Land.
To the Holy Land of
Casa.
Of plenty.
Plenty of what?
It is a expense-filled trip of thrills and excitement. They've already got their hotel booked, staying at the lovely. And if you're visiting Enid, Oklahoma, I recommend the Glow Hotel. Is in
beautiful
downtown Enid, Oklahoma,
near the best thrift store in Enid, Oklahoma.
Where our darling Bessy works. Within walking distance. Well, pretty much in Enid, Oklahoma, everything's in walking distance because it's like a small, tiny little community.
We're a hopping little place.
So the Glow Hotel, of course, is right across the street from the Enid Public Library, which is, of course, basically just there for homeless people now. I don't think that anybody.
We have internet.
I don't think people actually go there for books.
That's not
anymore.
True. I have a library card
for the homeless,
and I use it to do online book reading.
Okay. And then also
Support your local
Enid
libraries.
Brewery is just across the
Enid
street.
Axe, you can go
Enid
throw some
Axe is
axes.
within walking distance as well. Yes, yes, we got Enid. We got internet now in Enid, Oklahoma. Hopefully by next year we're talking about getting indoor plumbing. So
We
yeah,
don't want to jinx it though. We're not
that's
sure.
pretty
We're
big.
not.
That's pretty big. That's big news. That's been all over E-Town buzz. So we should have gone live, and that means I should have said something along the lines of, "Hey everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessy." Bam!
Hello.
Right there. So tell them what Joe told you about growing up. The story about Joe asking you if you were going to grow anymore.
Hey, Mama, are you going to grow any bigger? No, I'm full grown.
No, no,
You're not going to grow bigger and break the house? No. No,
no,
I'm as big as
yeah,
I'll ever
yeah.
be.
War Games to Play is on here. Thank you so much for joining tonight, War Games. Brian down in Texas is on here. Hugh Thompson is on here. Thank you so much. Hold out for the paved streets. I posted a picture recently. How many of you still have cobblestones in your towns and
Hmm.
stuff? Yeah. Yeah, we still have one street that we have saved as cobblestone, so it still has like the individual bricks laid out through there. Nothing new, like I mean, like from 100 years ago or something. And there are still towns around, like Crescent, I think, still has cobblestones
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So there are actually still towns around
I think Kingfisher
that
has quite a
still
few too.
has too. Yeah. Okay. We got some of that in downtown Temple. Very cool. Very cool. First thing you have to do, indoor plumbing.
Oh, get a bidet.
I believe it's pronounced bidet.
I don't think that is.
I believe that's how you say it.
I don't think that
Bidet.
is.
Bidet. Those fridge water fountains always taste funny, Mr. Luggage. Oh, I think bidet must be French for water fountain. Why do they put them so low to the ground? That just seems weird. They're hard to drink out of. What else do we got on here? What? 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 Oh, yes, Taylor is on here. Thank you for joining us, Taylor. Mortis005. Mortis005, I was going to ask you, did the new minis ship off already? War games to play. How are the new trees? I'm enjoying them, sir. I am enjoying them. I just automatically say sir. No reason you have to be gendered there. We don't know really. We'll just assume.
You could say pal.
Pal. Oh, see, that's even gendering. Pal feels gendered, is it? No.
No.
But
Hey,
anyway,
pal.
look at these lovelies. I like them. Pretty happy with them. So I think I'm just gonna put two on this big stand because that still gives me plenty of room to move stuff around. Maybe I'll put. I think I'll just
Ooh.
leave this loose
Yeah, I like that.
and I'll either put it on there or I won't because it's a nice little standalone piece
Mm-hmm.
as well. So I think for just to represent an area of woods, that works out fairly decent. And it still gives me room to actually put miniatures on there. Like it comes with five of these trees. And if you put five trees on there, there's no way you would actually be able to move figures around or on it or, that sort of thing. So for the others, I think I'm going to make slightly larger bases just for stability and mount them to these things. So these I think will get painted up
I
and
like the disco trees.
texture. That does look nice, doesn't it? That does look nice.
I get to see them just going.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stin
Uh-huh.
and Gunny.
Stin and Gunny doing their dancing,
Just,
frolicking.
yeah. I could
Yeah,
see them
very
doing
cool. So that is, and I think I still have one of these boxes left. If you're looking for to get one of these, I think it's a pretty good deal. Um, you get 5 trees for $25, plus you get the bases, plus you get the big base thing here. If you didn't see the video that I posted about it, I posted a video earlier today about 10 o'clock about this little set opening up, and plus you get an extra little stump. So for $25, I think it's a pretty good deal. I'm happy with them. They look relatively durable. We've worked with this sort of stuff for years, so I think they'll be all right. Hey, I got this thing on. I don't think I saw it. Hey, Davros is on here. Davros, we sent your
Are these attached?
no, you can pull them off.
Oh, that was really not attached.
Yeah, nothing's glued on, so
I was besmirched.
you've been besmirched.
Yeah.
Well,
Ryan down in Texas said I was going to make you get rid of the Bee Gees.
oh, could never get rid of the
Like
beaches.
I would do such a
Well,
horrendous
that
thing.
is ridiculous. Nope, nope,
Oh.
nope. That's not the one. Okay, there you go.
Jenga. See? Even I can do it.
I know. All right, put
Ta-da.
it back now.
What is the big one?
I don't understand the question.
The big disc.
The big disc. I don't know, but these little ones are just blanks. These little ones here, these were recordable discs. So,
Bidet installation DVDs.
bidet.
I'm sorry. Bidet installation DVDs.
Let's see what this is. Oh, it's the reference library. It's a complete reference library for something. Mindscape, it says. Mindscape. Oh, complete reference library. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, just old discs. I tell you what, they serve really well. If you're not using discs to mount stuff on for terrain, you ought to be, because um, they very durable, hardly ever warp. They just last forever. Rather than throwing them in a landfill, use them for terrain. Also, I got this cool little thing here. So
Ooh.
Charlie sent this to me like over a week ago. Charlie Stout played with us last Sunday in our weekly Sunday live game, and he sent this little thing here as how I bang the dice down on stuff. This little coaster thing here, gaming for a cure, which is what is that? What do you call that? A charity thing that they have going up there, and is it Wisconsin or Michigan. And so it showed up. It showed up about a day late, so we didn't really get to use it last week. But maybe we'll try and use it this Sunday.
Yeah,
Jody,
absolutely.
I think Jody is scheduled to be here this Sunday. So if you haven't already, please take a moment and hit that like button for us. We really do appreciate that. If you're not subscribed to our little channel, you ought to be. Get subscribed to our little channel here and make sure you hit the bell so you get a notification when we upload new videos. NASA might want that reference CD. That is true. Pulp Alley is so high tech. Yes, yes, indeed. What did Mortis say?
Might not get to the post office until Saturday.
Oh, okay. The only reason I was really wondering is whether or not I'd have anything, any of those to use for Sunday. So as long as I know, that I can make other arrangements, really. So no worries at all. No worries at all. And a big thank you to Mortis005 over there at Utah, which is, by the way, the correct way to pronounce it.
I don't think it is.
They have a lot of those bidets in Utah. So
Wrong,
bidets,
wrong.
bidets, mate. To make it easier to go. When you have a hung out, when you're hungover, sure. Shoulder reach. Oh
Stop.
dear. You
What
guys,
else do we
you're
have on the
so
list?
so bad, so bad. Ah. Oh, Red Mist is on here. Red Mist, thank you so much for joining, sir. Saw some pictures you posted today. You had a lovely sunrise or sunset. I don't remember which it was. Hey, I want to show you some more cool stuff. So, this Sunday, of course, we do our live games on Sunday. So this Sunday we'll have Jody up in Michigan playing
Mm-hmm.
with us, and I think we're going to try and do something special. I don't have all the details worked out, which I normally don't figure out all the details for the Sunday scenario until Saturday night. Yeah. Don't act like you do it any different. You guys do it exactly the same way. You wait till the last minute and you go, oh, okay, now I got to figure out the scenario. So that's what we're going to
Not
be
me. I
doing.
plan ahead.
Mm, mm, hmm so we're going to be doing a scenario with Jody this Sunday, and then the Sunday after that, or the week after that, we're going to have a full plate of pulpy goodness because DW Lowe and his buddy Ken are driving up here. So hopefully we'll do several games over that weekend and maybe some bonus live games as well. Maybe just a 48-hour extravaganza. Pulpapalooza. Pulpapalooza going on.
It smells smelly.
You take what you get. Okay, say la vie.
Lovey.
Remember that we're coming up on our 10-year anniversary. Our 10-year anniversary is in March.
You
We're
put the
coming up.
cabbage cart out
What?
last scenario, didn't you? Wasn't it over here by Stin
In the village.
in the village?
Yeah. Yeah, the cabbage cart was out there in the little village area.
Yeah, I meant to point it out and I forgot.
It's okay. I won't hold it against you.
Well, the kids are.
Had
Because we like our
been
cabbage carts.
a brick work in town. Okay.
We could see the steel rails from the trolley lines and the bricks.
Yeah, yeah. We used to have a trolley here as well. I think they've pretty much all been paved over by now. There could be a couple places where you can kind of see signs of where they were, but for the most part, the trolley line has been covered up. I'm actually old enough that I remember seeing the trolley as a kid, but as a very very young kid. So that's going back a few years. Um, haven't been haven't seen the pigs lately. DW Low, I tell you what, you folks, if you would just watch the video, you would have seen that there were pigs in the last video as well. There were pigs off lurking in the forests. Now, they may not have got the screen time that they deserved, but they were definitely had at least 5 piggies on the
Perhaps
table.
you've been lacking in your piggery.
Don't you besmirch my piggery.
I'm besmirching it. If
I
the
also
kids
dabble in
haven't
model
seen it,
railroading so I can make my trees. Those are bottle brush style. You know what? War game to play. I don't mind paying a penny when it makes sense. And every one of these trees, all 5 of them is $25. So at that point, I think I'd rather spend my making time doing something else than making trees. So once you get down to about $5 a piece, I think I'm happy with that price. So I'll spend my making time on something other than doing trees. Yeah, yeah,
you gotta know what you need to
yeah,
focus on.
yeah, yeah. There are way too
Unless
many.
you just love making trees.
Unless you just love making trees. Unless you just love making trees, and that's something.
Because you know what?
I also got this cool.
You may not be that good at making trees.
Oh, I might not be. I might not be.
Oh, that's the cat. It's
Those
not a
are
baby.
relatively easy trees to make, and they really don't take very long to make
Ooh,
either.
what's that gross thing?
But here's a really gross thing. Can I show this?
It's disgusting.
Here's another little thing
Ah!
that I could make, but since somebody else made it for me, I think I'll just buy it instead. Devouring eel. So that's the pretty painting of it. I don't know that I'll come anywhere close to that. One of the things that I was absolutely amazed by on this thing is that it came assembled. Now, at first, I was really confused by this thing because the seams and everything are really hard to find, but they actually assembled this thing completely. So when you open it up out of the box, uh, it is already put together. It basically looks like this, sans the pokey bit in its bottom. Plink. That was added. That was added later.
You did it?
Yeah, I added that. I added the
That
pokey
wasn't
bit.
supposed to be
That
there?
was that came later. But even the little tongue, that was glued in, and then there are several segments, and they did it so good. And I don't know that you can even see them here, but there is a segment. Oh, where is it? See in my eyes, I can't hardly find them. That they really did it well. Hardly any. It's right here. There's actually a seam right here. So this is a part, and then it comes down to here, and there's another seam down here, and then it just keeps going around. This thing, whoever put this together, it amazes me that they actually had somebody putting this together wherever it was put together. I suspect, you know, yep, China. So I guess, but again, it's just interesting that they didn't throw all six pieces. One, two, three, four, five, six, at least six plus the tongue, seven pieces. I was really surprised they just didn't just throw all seven pieces in a bag and let you glue it together yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But this actually comes completely like this. When I opened it up, I was really amazed because I was like, how the heck did they make this? Because of this double overlap here, you couldn't cast, or you couldn't even, you know, make something out of plastic like this. You certainly couldn't cast it in resin. You couldn't cast something metal like this, not as a single piece like this. And then it led me to believe, wow, did they try to 3D print this? Is that how they're making something like this? And then finally, after looking at it really, really closely, I was able to find those seams. But man, it had me baffled for a while. Again, very, very cool looking monster. I hope that I can have this painted up and use it in our Sunday game. So we'll see if Hilda and Gunny and Sten can stand up to this horrifying creature.
It's pretty gross. I
Yeah,
like
it
it.
is gross. It is gross.
I like it a lot.
All right, can I show them these?
Yeah. What else you got
Here,
for him?
here are. I think we're gonna try and release these during our 10-year celebration.
Okay.
But these are
Ooh, who are those lovely
new,
ladies?
new models. Could really go as colleagues for just about any of the leagues,
Uh-huh.
but specifically for Dr. Fang's league. So very,
Yay.
very cool. And of course, you'll notice they are missing a hand, and that is so that you can use our weapons. Is that focusing? I can't really tell if it's focusing or not because I can't see anything. Um, so you can use our weapon sprues to um, to give them whatever weapon that you want to do. If you want to do a ranged weapon, or if you want to do a melee weapon, stuff like that. So that's going to be pretty awesome. That's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm really excited about these. I've been wanting to do these for a long time, and finally got around to doing them. And I think Patrick Keith did an awesome
Yeah,
job
definitely.
sculpting these. He does excellent ladies. So very, very cool. Down there in Texas. Down there in Texas. What did I just knock off the table?
One of the weapon screws, the knives.
Okay. Ugh.
Yeah, they look great. Super, super cute.
All right. So for the 10-year anniversary, we're going to have a new set of cards. We're going to have some new miniatures. Of course, we'll have some new stickers. So lots of fun stuff over the next few weeks. And we do want to do like a giveaway maybe on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start,
A new round
we'll
of.
give you a new code word to include if you want to give away, and maybe we'll give away a flask or one of the dice cups or one of the game mats or something like
Yeah.
that. So we'll have to talk about that with Bessy and see what she wants to give away because she likes the loot. So I it's kind of hard to get rid of it sometimes.
That's
Call of Cthulhu is great. Yes, indeed. I do love me some Call of Cthulhu. Oh, you typed that in. What?
yeah,
You also typed in girl power.
I did. War games to play said that it came to Pulp Gaming via Call of Cthulhu and
Hmm.
Gangster.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy Call of Cthulhu as well. I think it's a really good role playing game. And it's just a smart system as well. I like that system. Just about everything that Chaosium does, you can they do just beautiful work, and they've really been expanding on it very nicely as well. So there's a lot of cool stuff out there for Call of Cthulhu. It's a huge universe. How about that excellent Fez? I mean, it is your tent.
And I said probably only on the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, it'll be ripe by then. It's already falling apart. It may look good enough to sit in the background of a photo, but I suspect if you touch it, it will crumble to dust. So there is that. Jody, this Sunday we are going to do. Hopefully, figure
Yep.
out some stuff to do as a
That's gonna be awesome.
giveaway. Mortis005 is sending us some more painted stuff. So if anybody out there would like to paint
Mhm.
some miniatures for us, we always have a treasure trove of miniatures that we need help with. So if anybody out there would like to paint some miniatures for us, we will possibly trade you a Wendy's gift certificate or a McDonald's gift certificate.
Ooh, a
You know,
Wendy's.
McFlurry,
That's not
a Wendy's
Wendy's.
McFlurry, I think is where they
I
get
don't think
those.
that's accepted anywhere.
Oh, okay.
So that's useless. It's a Frosty.
Oh, a Wendy's
Jeez.
Frosty. Okay, all right. Yeah. Oh, a sneezing fit.
Yeah, if
Okay. All right.
that's gonna follow
Frosty,
the.
the Frosty. Okay. Um,
Are you gonna tell him what kind of minis he painted, or is that
He
a super
he
secret?
painted a bunch of old Foundry stuff, Foundry miniatures, which I really like. And just classic old school miniatures from what, like 30, 40 years ago. Just classic minis. Some Greeks, some Celts, some Beast Men, some relatively new stuff, but a lot of old stuff that was just gathering dust. So now it has some cool paint jobs on it, and we'll be able to use them during our Sunday games.
Yeah, he did
Some
some great
barbarian
stuff.
types,
Woo!
some harpies. I'm really excited about using the harpies.
Me too.
Oh, a Kickstarter. Oh, one thing here. Do we have anybody named Bill on here?
Bill,
Bill.
like a Bill, actual name named Bill.
Bill. Is there a Bill? Anyway, I have a note on my desk that I was supposed to schedule Bill to play a game with us on a Sunday, but I don't know who that is. And so I have to
Is that not?
apologize.
Is
What?
that not William Schmidt Monson?
Is that William Schmidt Matson? William Schmidt Matson, did you throw your hat in the ring for a game? No Bill's here. Nope, not here.
Oh no.
He said no. Doggone it.
Yeah, below said I'm Bill.
Okay. No. I'm Bill. I'm Bill.
I'm fine with DW Low being
I'm
Bill.
Bill. Um.
I really
So
did think it was William Smith Monson just because it was,
I go by.
he does go by Bill.
I do go by Bill though. We were all Bill. Oh, doggone it. Anyway, I have to apologize. I'm Bill, and so is my wife. A big nose. Oh, goodness me, oh my. Would the
I
real
like
Bill
us.
please stand up? I'm Spartacus. All right. Well, I have to apologize. It just said
If there is
scheduled
a
Bill.
Bill that did want to play,
Reach out again.
reach out again with.
Because I've been hunting through all my messages and trying to figure out who the heck sent me a message that said that they were named Bill and they wanted to play. I wonder if it's in a YouTube comment. That's why you really shouldn't put the comments in the chat or in the YouTube. The best way, if somebody out there would like to play with us, please send me a Facebook message or
Or
an
an
email. Yeah.
To the
Yeah.
Gmail
Yeah.
or to the Facebook
Yeah.
Messenger.
That would be best. And chances are,
Bill plays Monopoly.
why would you be like that, DW?
I think DW knows Bill, and DW wants to play with us.
DW.
Let's schedule DW.
DW has his own weekend coming up where it will be wall to wall DW.
I know, but he's great. He's fun.
I know. Must be. Oh, well, I bet it was Gates.
I don't think Bill Gates.
I'm not.
I don't think he's a fun guy.
He is a fun
I don't
cat.
think
He's a
guy.
fun cat.
A fun cat.
He's a Pulp Alley cat.
He's a stinky cat. I don't think he's that great.
Okay, so I'm past the Bill thing. Moving on to item number 7, Kickstarter 4 update. So at this point, there is one human being in the US of A that has not provided us with a shipping address to send their rewards. So if you are that one person and your last name starts with an H and your first name starts with a D, if you're that one person who supported our Kickstarter and said you wanted those 8 decks of cards and paid us an astronomical sum of money, an absolutely ridiculous sum of money.
I thought that was going to go a different direction.
If you paid for your decks,
then astronomical.
Through the Kickstarter, we would really love to know where you would like to send your decks to, because we don't know how to send them to you if you don't give us an address. So one person in the US we're still waiting on to let us know where you would like your decks sent to. Now, if you are in Canada and you supported our Kickstarter, then you should have your decks by now, I'm fairly sure. Lee said they were all mailed and he gave me confirmation. So I don't know how long, how slow. I think they still use dog sleds or something like that in Canada.
I
think it's either dog sleds or hot air balloons, something like that. Something.
They probably have an airplane and they just like throw it out of it.
They just throw it out as they fly over, probably with a parachute.
Yeah, and then some maple syrup along with it.
Nipple syrup?
Maple?
Oh, maple syrup. So
who gives out breast milk for free? That's not
Post
free.
Auto Gyro. Auto Gyro. I'd like to get me one of them Auto Gyro machines, though, because I do love a good gyro.
Stop. Get out of here.
And if you're in the UK and the EU, then your package, we had one package go missing. It made it all the way to London, and then inexplicably, and I blame the Sky Pirates, possibly Putin, possibly the Monopoly Mafia, but they redirected one of our packages to the Republic of Korea. So instead of it arrived in London, and instead of driving up the road and delivering it to Melbourne, here you go. Here's the package. Here's the address. Instead, it went to the Republic of Korea, and it spent a good, nice 10 days in Korea.
A little vacation.
A nice little vacation. And then they finally sent it back to the UK.
Which kindly.
I know. That's that, and it didn't even cost anything extra to have it spend 10 days in Korea. And then they sent it back to the UK. So now Chris actually has both of his packages. Yay! And he's going to start sending those off very, very soon, possibly as early as tomorrow. So he has a dozen or so more. Oh, couple dozen packages to send out to the UK and Europe.
Which is very exciting.
That is very exciting to have all of it taken care of finally. And then the last thing I have on my thingy is talking about the new terrain. So, have you guys seen these? Have you guys seen?
No, big, little.
I'll do this one. Have you guys seen these? I've been debating whether or not Bessy would get upset if I opened these up, but I think they look really cool. I think they look really cool. Battlefield in a box. It is pre-painted terrain. It's by the same company that did these trees. And so Badlands pillars. So a nice little clump of these rock formations. I like these. And then it has, not only does it have that one, but it also has this one here. That is the Badlands Plateau. And dimensions wise, it's about the size of this box. So if that gives you any idea, the box is pretty darn close to the size of the Badlands Plateau here. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice big piece of terrain right there. And I like the color on it too. And then in addition to that, I got extra bonus there. In addition to that, I got this big thing here called the Badlands Bluff. Look at that thing. And again, roughly, that's the size of the box. Roughly, that's the diameter, the size of the box there. So I think those are all really cool. Now I have these on the store right now. I have all three of those are on the store right now, but I'm not sure if they're going to stay on there because I think they look really, really cool. And maybe I'm lucky that I'm not in quite the right terrain area to use these yet. But if I was doing,
so buy them quickly, please.
yeah, these might not be on the store very long. So if you like these, go ahead and buy these. And I tell you one thing, and I want to, in all seriousness, these would make a wonderful Valentine's present for your loved ones or pets. Also, so if you haven't got a Valentine's present, this would save you have to go out and do any shopping for it. You could get this set right here, and it's called the Sweetheart set. If you get all three of these for Valentine's Day, um, your significant other will love you forever because this you just can't hardly
and
beat.
we'll give you some
this.
stickers.
Well, careful now. Careful. Those stickers aren't free. Those stickers
Not
cost.
the rock my wife wanted. Yes, if you're.
I think this is. I
if
think
your
this
wife,
is Stavros. I think this. Oh my gosh.
If she-
This is what this is.
if your wife wanted,
This is the one. This is the sweetheart deal right here. Sweetheart deal. Now I only have one of each of these. So depending on how long I can hold out, these might end up in our collection for Valentine's.
if I open this as my Valentine's Day,
you would be thrilled. You would be thrilled. You would be thrilled.
I better have a metric ass ton of stickers to go along with it.
Okay, all right. Metric ass ton of stickers. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for playing along tonight. We ran a little bit long. We really do appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that like button for us. Get subscribed to our little channel. Get that, hit the bell and stuff like that. Bessy, play us out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Dave. Bessy.
Bye, everybody.